going into our standing banded internal and external rotation, and starting in more of the goalpost position, but this time just slightly below 90 degrees here. So not fully up. Sometimes this can make it a little bit more comfortable position to start off in. Also, we're just making sure we keep nice length between the neck and the shoulder. So again, making sure that that shoulder is not creeping up as we go here. The other thing that's really important to look for on this is that we're getting nice, smooth motion through here. If you see it from the side, one of the things I'm looking for here is that as I go back and forth in this rotation, I don't want a lot of excess moving forward and back with that elbow point. I want to try to keep it lined up with my shoulder throughout. That way that rotation is really coming from that rotator cuff rather than it being me pulling my whole shoulder blade back or forward, okay? So when we grab onto our handle like so, we want to start off, get that elbow again right at that midpoint of our back body, about the shoulder. Elbow slightly below shoulder height. And then the other thing that's important when you're training rotator cuff, make sure you get a nice grip on whatever you happen to be holding, in this case the handle. That grip strength will help with some of the rotator cuff activation, okay? So again, nice long neck. Elbow's gonna stay in about the same position relative to the shoulder. And then we're driving that back of the wrist towards the wall behind us. Okay, nice and controlled. Pause at the top, and then control that eccentric as well, right? So we're going with that nice power on the back pull, and we're going with nice control on that descent on the front, okay? Again, you can use cables, or you can use a cable machine or bands, depending on what you have.